Middle East on edge. Houthis threaten massive retaliation after Yemen's strike. Tensions are skyrocketing in the Middle East after an airstrike on Yemen's Sana'a airport. The U.S.-designated terrorist Houthi movement, which controls northern Yemen, is now condemning Saudi Arabia and threatening a dangerous escalation, potentially reigniting a full-scale war. Despite a 2022 truce with the Saudi-led coalition, the Houthis have become increasingly aggressive. They frequently disrupted commercial shipping in the vital Red Sea, aligning themselves with Hamas following the October 7th attack on Israel. This latest flare-up could shatter any remaining calm. A Houthi military spokesperson, Yahya Saree, called the airport attack blatant aggression, declaring an end to de-escalation. He warned that Saudi Arabia would face consequences and that the strike would not go unanswered. In a direct threat, the Houthis vowed to target King Khalid Airport in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But what exactly happened at Sana'a Airport? The government's defense ministry says the runway was targeted to prevent an Iranian plane from landing. This wasn't an attack by Saudi Arabia or the coalition, but rather an action by Yemen's legitimate government. They struck the runway after the Houthi militia defied international law by allowing unauthorized Iranian flights into Yemen, flights notorious for potentially smuggling weapons and explosives. This isn't just about an airport. It's a critical moment in the ongoing struggle against Iran's regional ambitions. The U.S. has sanctioned Mahan Air, the Iranian airline in question, for its role in supplying terrorist groups. Saudi geopolitical analysts point out that the Houthis are in a desperate position, trying to prove their worth to their Iranian masters. For years, Sunni Gulf countries, along with Israel and Lebanon, have voiced deep concerns about Iran's Shiite Crescent strategy, a network of influence stretching from Iran to Lebanon, fueled by proxies like the Houthis and Hezbollah. Experts on Yemen warn that the Houthi threat of retaliation should be taken seriously. The real issue here isn't civilian aviation, but Iran's intent to normalize direct, public ties with Houthi-controlled Yemen, challenging international restrictions imposed since 2015. Iran and its proxies are increasingly creating facts on the ground, betting that regional and international actors will back down from escalation. In fact, the Houthis have emerged as Tehran's most capable and strategically important partners in the region, especially in the crucial Red Sea and the Horn of Africa. One Houthi political bureau member even threatened that the alleged Saudi attack could lead to disruptions and possible closure of the vital Bab al-Mandeb Strait, echoing issues seen in the Strait of Hormuz, potentially driving oil prices to $200 a barrel. The United States is closely monitoring the situation. A State Department spokesperson reaffirmed the strong strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia, stating that the U.S. stands firmly against Iranian aggression and Houthi attacks. They emphasized enforcing the Houthis' designation as a foreign terrorist organization and condemned Iran's blatant violation of Yemen's sovereignty. The U.S. remains committed to ensuring freedom of navigation in the Red Sea and preventing the export of terrorism, core interests threatened by the Iran-backed Houthis. This latest confrontation underscores the volatile dynamics in the Middle East, where a single incident can quickly ignite broader conflicts with significant global repercussions.